Morning. Good morning from Levittown, Long Island. I am here bright and early this morning. I have been invited by Jacqueline Sendra, who is a mortgage broker that I use with United Northern Mortgage Bankers. And I am in Levittown because Barbara Corcoran's going to speak today. I'm very excited. So I have about a half an hour before the event starts. So I just wanted to take an opportunity to talk about a situation that I have come across in regards to Craigslist and apartment listings. I have a very good friend of mine who was very excited about a new apartment that she had found online. Just in basic conversation about the apartment, she had mentioned that she wasn't able to view the apartment until 2 days before moving in, that there was somebody living there, and the supposed management company wanted an opportunity to go in and clean the apartment and paint the apartment. And of course, it made sense what was going on. I didn't have any initial red flags. They had sent her over an application. And the first red flag was when she said they're requiring a deposit for me to submit my application and hold my place in line. I don't deal with a lot of apartments. We do have apartments that are available on the MLS. I don't get a huge calling for them. So I wasn't quite sure of the process. And I said, well, let me talk to Phil, my broker, and see if that's a normal thing. In which, of course, he said not normally the case unless there is unless they are presenting you with the lease, then you would put some money down. She went ahead and filled out the application and sent it in and was holding tight for a response. But when the application went in, it had a social security number on it. And again, not thinking anything of it, I said, let's get a business card from this guy. He sent over a business card that to the average person would seem like a valid business card. It had a Douglas Elliman, very small branding on it. And it had the person's name in the email, which is normally the case with a work email in the real estate business. However, to a trained professional, you would notice that it was not in compliance for a business card when you are a licensed real estate sales agent working for a broker. I went and met Phil yesterday, brought it to his attention while I was there. She had sent me another message, and we had an opportunity to look at it, and Phil looked up the quote-unquote agent that was listing it, and that person was in Nassau County. And he said, well, let me give that person a call and see what's going on. So he gave him a call, and he said, I'm calling about such and such apartment. And he said, please tell me you didn't get wrapped up in the scam. He says, somebody stole my identity, claimed to be me, and has an old listing from another office and is scamming people out of deposit money. So it's out there. So if you're using Craigslist, which I happen to think is a good tool, you just have to be careful what you're doing. I advertise my listings on Craigslist all the time, and I get a lot of people calling and asking questions. If you're not sure who it is on the other end, and I think that Craigslist says it now, don't wire any funds to anybody. The main red flag that turned up was that we were able to find out who owned the building that was being rented, who owned that particular unit. And where they were asking her to wire the money was somewhere in Arizona. But that wasn't the same name that was on there. So if you're looking at Craigslist at something, I'll take 5 minutes to look some things up for you. Make sure that whoever you're talking to on the other end is really the licensed person or the real person that they're claiming to be, because they're artists at what they do. They're good. They know what they're doing. It's worked in the past. So, we get comfortable with thinking whoever's on the other end is really who they are portraying to be, and it's not always the case. So just make sure you know what you're dealing with. And hopefully I'll have some pictures of Barbara Corcoran for you later today. Have a great day. And if you want to talk to my girl Jackie about possibly getting pre-qualified, her number is area code 631-478-2706. And of course, any questions, you can give me a call anytime, 914-414-0759. You can text me or you can email me at either tana@jphillip.net or tanamcguire.realestate@gmail.com. Be safe out there.